Greetings to you, my wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world, my fellow Biafrans. You are welcome back again to Queencapon Media. So, my wonderful people, I am back again to give you now another latest update to this one, a breaking news. Now we they call this one, and I know say every Saturday, now so fundraising for the USB government, and during that period, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, they take that opportunity, they address Biafrans, give them updates if there is any update, give them gist about what don't happen in the past. So my wonderful people, inside this particular video now, I go allow una make una listen to the latest update from the table of Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Inside this particular broadcast, she gave Biafra latest update to what Biafra government is up to, their recent plan and every other matter. My people, please make sure that you watch this video to the very end. Don't forget to like and share so that other Biafrans go equally be updated. Thank you so much for doing so. May we listen to her.
Welcome, Biafrans, to this fundraising. We want to welcome the presence, even though he's not physically here with us. We know that his mind is here with us. All we can say to you is be happy. We know that the terrorist state of Nigeria is holding you, thinking that by holding you, they are going to hold Biafrans, or they are going to stop the full restoration of Biafra. Unfortunately, they have failed, and we are showing them by the minute, by the second, that Nigeria is a failed state. Nobody, unless the person is not thinking, even a primary six holder, even a school site holder, we know that Nigeria is on a tumble. Nigeria is failed. It's a failed state. No one can stop that. No one can stop the disintegration of Nigeria. None. None. The criminality of the Nigerian state that has been hidden from the world for the past 50, 60 years has been exposed to everyone. There is nothing can stop that failure. So we remember our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, whom the Nigerian government went to Kenya to kidnap. Why did they kidnap him? Just because of what all of us do. We want the freedom of our people. We do not want to live in a country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists. Hire them into the Nigerian military and police. Send them to different parts of the indigenous Nigerian territories and indigenous Biafran territory to kill anyone that opposes the reintegration of terrorists. That is exactly what Tinubu and Christopher Musa is doing. That is exactly what the legitimized governors in the Southeast and South are doing. That is the only reason Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. It was a political thing. So we want to remember Onyendu as he goes to court on October the 8th. Hopefully they will keep that date. We will see the next drama that Nigeria is going to bring. We are ready for that drama, I promise you. We also remember our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Simon Ekpa. These two noble freedom fighters, these are heroes of our time, both of them. We remember them every single second in our freedom, in our new nation. We remember our Prime Minister, whom the Nigerian state colluded with Finland and took him away from us just 2 weeks, about 2 weeks before the declaration of our independence. They plotted, thinking that by taking him away, they can stop us. Who is being stopped right now? It is the Nigerian state. Everywhere in the world. Anyone that does any business, that partners with anyone, any politician from the Nigerian state, that person will go down. It's not a matter of is or was. It is must, because Nigeria is a failed state. It's a terrorist state. It's a country that reintegrates non-terrorists. Almost half of Nigerian politicians are reintegrated terrorists. Anyone, any country doing any business with Nigeria is not only encouraging terrorism, but is also participating in the failed state of Nigeria. And we wish them luck. Finland colluded with Nigeria to again kidnap our prime minister. Went through their shambolic trial. The prime minister will appeal that ruling. Finland noted that our prime minister, our man of valor, a man of impeccable character, a fine Finnish lawyer, a fine Finnish politician. Finland says that our prime minister was hindering the economic collaboration between Nigeria and Finland. And because of that, they must remove our prime minister, Simon Ekpa. They colluded, the two nations, the failed terrorist state of Nigeria, colluded with Finland. And what did Alexander Stubb do? What did he do? He told them to take him away. I'm the president of Finland. It does not matter. There's nothing about human rights. There's nothing about the people of Biafra. There's nothing about freedom. There's nothing about justice. There's nothing about self-determination. There's nothing about self-defense. There's nothing about the mass murder, the mass killing of the Christians, the Biafran Christians that Nigerian state has engaged in for the past 40, 50 years. There's nothing about that. Alexander Stubb just told them, just take Simon Ekpa away. It doesn't matter. Just take him. I am the president. Every other thing can go to hell. And what did the cowards that work under Alexander Stubb do? They just arrested our prime minister. Simon Ekpa went through their shambolic trial. We are going to see how this sentencing is going to continue. We are watching. Biafrans are watching. All the Biafran people are being locked up by Alexander Stubb, and we will see how you will win this game. I'm telling you, you're not going to win that. So we tell our Prime Minister, His Excellency, do not be moved. For that which you seek, we already got. Just like we tell our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, do not be worried. For that which you seek, we already got. We know the suffering these two individuals are going through in the hand of their captors. They are being held in captivity by Alexander Stubb and Christopher Musa and Tinubu. This is not going to end well. You better let them go. Let these two innocent gentlemen, let them go. They've not committed any crime, except stopping what the whole world has witnessed at this time that made Nigeria to be the most deathless country in the world for Christians to live. That was the only thing Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa was trying to bring to the attention of the world. So let them know what is going on. But the terrorists of the Nigerian state colluding with their fellow terrorist sponsors that sponsor extremist Islamic religion. That is exactly what they are doing. We have very innocent, we have very good population of the Muslim community. Let's not have any doubt about that. We have them, but we have a country because of the continuous quest to continue to milk the resources of the Biafran people, the continuous quest for the legitimized governors to continue to hold on to power, being one of the most corrupt countries in the world. They engage the extremist Muslims, the fanatical Muslims, to continue to unleash mayhem on innocent Biafrans, on innocent indigenous Nigerians, including innocent Muslims. That is exactly what Tinubu and Christopher Musa is doing. And they colluded with Finland to do this, to continue to think, to do this trial and lock, thinking they will succeed. No, they won't. The Nigerian state colluded with some elements in Kenya, kidnapped our leader Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, renditioned into Nigeria. The Kenyan government has come out to say, Nigeria erred. Nigeria, you cannot tamper. You tamper with the human rights, with the civilian right, with the right of Nnamdi Kanu by unlawfully kidnapping him from Kenya to Nigeria. And the Kenyan government has awarded compensation to Nnamdi Kanu. And the Kenyan court has released Nnamdi Kanu, and Nnamdi Kanu has won the case in Kenya for the fraudulent act of the Nigerian state, Tinubu and Christopher Musa. The Kenyan government has washed his hand off the criminality of the Nigerian state. Finland, we are waiting for you to do the same as quickly as possible. We are waiting for you to wash your hand off from the criminal Nigerian state as quickly as possible and let Simon Ekpa go. He is not a terrorist financier. He is not engaging in any terrorist activity. Because that is the word some of you, globalist countries, globalist leaders use. And the real terrorists, like Tinubu and Christopher Musa, they call other people terrorist financiers. When those people refuse to be part of the terrorist organization that they are building, all of us are fully aware. The Canadian Federal Court has declared the Nigerian state, the Nigerian government's major political party, APC and PDP, as a terrorist organization. The court, an international court, a Western court, has declared Tinubu and Christopher Musa's party as a terrorist organization. So who is the real terrorist? Is it Tinubu and Christopher Musa, or we innocent Biafrans that have declared our independence on November 29, 2024 in Latin Finland? Because we do not want to cohabit with the reintegrated terrorists brought in by Tinubu and Christopher Musa into the Nigerian state. When they know they cannot win the fight, they look for countries to collude with. That was how Alexander Stubb colluded with Tinubu and Christopher Musa to label our noble prime minister, our impeccable prime minister, Simon Ekpa, to label him what they do. That is what they do. Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa are the heroes of Biafra. The delegitimized governors in Southeast and South that collude with Tinubu and Christopher Musa to label these innocent gentlemen as engaging in terrorist activities. They are the real terrorists. And we, the independence, the sovereign state of Biafra, we will remove them from Biafra land. It is a promise. Because we do not want to have any terrorists in Biafra land. So PM, do not be moved for that which you say. We already got. We are fully on course, fully in line with the full protection of our new nation, the United States of Biafra. That economic collaboration which Finland seeks, which their foreign affairs minister seeks, says that Simon Ekpa is hindering the economic gain between Nigeria and Finland. Finland, that which you seek, you will never get it. It's a promise. Not inside, unless it's not inside Nigerian state or inside Biafra land. You will not get it. Because you cannot milk the resources of Biafrans on the blood and suffering and pain of the people. The people have spoken. We conducted a self-referendum where over 50 million Biafrans voted to exit Nigeria. We converged in Finland. And on November 29th, 2024, we voted to exit Nigeria and declared our independence. We declared our republic that was a full-fledged nation between 1967 and 1970. The United States of Biafra is a sovereign nation, and currently the Nigerian state is forcefully occupying a foreign land, which is the United States of Biafra. We have written to them to peacefully leave. It is for their own best interest to leave. We will make sure we protect our land and protect our people. We want to use this opportunity to thank the United States of Biafra Defense in all you do. The United States of Biafra Defense is on the streets of the United States of Biafra. In the 40 states of Biafra, we have 40 states in Biafra land with their governors, with their commissioners, working day and night, hiring thousands of Biafrans. Some have started work. Some are ready to start work from day one. Once we remove the Nigerian state from our land, which I know some of them have gradually started packing their bag to leave the Biafran state. It is our expectation in the next few months, every remnant of the Nigeria state in Biafra territory will exit Biafra land. The governors are ready. They are working day and night. The Nigerian state is a hindrance to the Biafra 40 state governors, and we want them to leave. Nigeria must leave Biafra land. You must leave Biafra land. The people have spoken. Power, this power belongs to the people. I want to thank our Defense Secretary for what he does day and night to ensure that Biafra land is protected. Thank you so much, Honorable Nkocha, for what you do. I want to thank all the cabinet members for what you all do to ensure that Biafrans scattered all over the world start going home immediately. And I want to tell you that many Biafrans have started going home peacefully. They've started going home. That is what we must do. We must start moving back home to build our country, to take over our resources and use it to better the life of our people, to stop the exploitation of our rich natural resources, which Tinubu and Christopher Musa are exploiting as we speak, shipping it to countries abroad to better the lives of their own people, while our own people are dying in abject poverty and squalor. Not anymore. I promise you, not anymore. I want to thank the cabinet members. I want to thank the 40 state governors and the commissioners in the states that are working day and night to ensure that their state has the power and what it needs. I want to use this opportunity to thank all the heads of the different missions of Biafra across the world. Thank you all so much for what you do. I welcome all of you that are listening to me. I want to let Biafrans know that the United States of Biafra is a sovereign state. The United States of Biafra is a sovereign nation. There are nations that are way, way, way less than our population. They declared their independence. They met. And that is respected. The Declaration of the People of Biafra. The sovereignty of the United States of Biafra must be respected by everyone. Must be respected by everyone. The only election that will be allowed in the United States of Biafra land is the election by any of the 40 states of the United States of Biafra. Any of the 40 states. I want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know there will be no election conducted by the Nigerian state in Biafra land. Zero. And I would like the world to watch what is going to happen in the next few weeks. How the people of Biafra will relegate Nigeria to the trash. I will want you to be very observant of what is going to play out in Biafra land, specifically in the state of Odumegwu, in the state of Ikemba, and in the state of Omambala.
So, my wonderful people, I believe say una don listen to everything wey Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Oraveze said for inside this broadcast. Abeg, wetin be your own opinion? Do well by dropping it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this. Remember, say sharing this particular broadcast na a way of evangelizing for Biafra awareness. Thank you so much for doing so. I'll be seeing you guys again in my next one. Bye bye.